Are you ready to say goodbye to that unwanted weight gain and say hello to a more vibrant, magnetic you? Are you tired of waking up feeling puffy and feeling stressed out? Well, girl, you're in the right place because we're going to go over 10 natural things that you can do right now to lower your stress levels. And stress levels can be causing that weight gain, that acne, and other things in your life. So, before we get into the 10 tips, I do want to share with you some symptoms that could be a sign that you have high cortisol levels because I didn't know I had high cortisol levels at the time until I started to learn about what cortisol face was and all of these things. So, symptoms of high cortisol levels could be unwanted weight gain when you're doing the same exact thing. Like you're working out the same, you're eating the same, but you're gaining weight, a puffy face, mood swings, increased anxiety, fatigue, poor sleep, increased urination, irregular periods, higher susceptibility to infections like you get sick a lot, high blood pressure, acne, being at high risk for bone fractures, muscle aches and pains, excessive thirst, and changes in libido. And so I'm going to share with you 10 things that I have done personally to not only lower my cortisol levels, but manifest all of my goals that I write down. So the first thing that I did to lower my cortisol levels are EFT tapping. I'm sure if you are a returning girly or boy from the podcast, you know what EFT tapping is. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It's a science-based technique that reduces your cortisol levels by 40% in one session. I am an EFT practitioner, and the reason why I became an EFT practitioner was because I found out about it and I got curious. I was like, what are these people doing tapping on their face? How is this supposed to take out the anxiety and bring in their dream life? Like, how is tapping on your face supposed to do that? I don't believe it. I was one of those. And so I was like, don't knock it till you try it, Jess. So I tried it and I felt really good after, and I started to see my life unfold. So I went ahead and I actually got certified in it because I believe in it so much because it fucking works. And I want to teach it with my clients and my students. So with EFT tapping, I do have a free video. I'm going to put the link below. Click it. You get it sent right to your email. Give it a try and let me know how much you love it. So second way that I got rid of cortisol face, and that you can too, is through breath work. And like I mentioned, these are all natural remedies that you can do today. So there's so many different ways to do breath work. There's so many videos on the internet that you can use as guidance, which is amazing. But something that I like to do is literally set alarms on my phone to breathe. So taking 5-minute breaks throughout your day for these deep breathing exercises can help you so much. Something that I love to do is inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. It's also known as box breathing, really good for anxiety. So let's do this once. Go ahead, a deep breath in your nose. Hold, release. Hold. Regularly breathe now. Yeah, so doing that for 5 minutes each day is going to reduce your cortisol levels. Also, I should have said this at the beginning. I am not a doctor, obviously. I'm just sharing what works for me and my clients. Tip number 3 is meditation. Meditation. So you might ask, how is meditation going to help lower my cortisol levels? Girls, meditation gives you that time to yourself. If you are a mother, if you are a woman who works 2 jobs, or if you are a girl who works and then does her side hustle on the side, or doesn't even work, but she just has a lot going on, meditation can help quiet your mind and in return will help reduce the stress that you are putting on yourself. Tip number 4 is hydration. Hydration is also proven to reduce your cortisol levels. And here's a little tip. I'm actually not doing it right now, but get a straw for your water because in my opinion, it's so much easier to drink water when it has a straw. And there's other ways that you can hydrate yourself more through natural foods, organic, guys, organic only, or only organic. Or there's this company called LMNT that I love. They have packets that hydrate you. I will say they are very high in sodium. So if you have like high blood pressure, or if you are just, you can't have a lot of sodium, be careful on that. And it hydrates you. I can't remember how many bottles like of water it is in like one packet, but check it out. It's called LMNT. Tip number 5 is to Snack smartly. So when you are snacking, go for the healthy choices. And I know this can sound so cliche, but sugary foods and processed foods can cause blood sugar to spike, which means your cortisol levels will spike and bring more stress in your body and you will gain more weight. So instead, opt for the fruits, opt for the nuts, the apple, the yogurt, something that's going to give you more of a sustained energy. Tip number 6 is power down before bed. Now, something where a lot of people go wrong on the internet is a lot of people talk about this, which is right, okay, 100%, but they don't say what to do instead. If you are on your phone before bed every night, that's a habit. Some people aren't even aware of it, which is crazy. Most of you are probably aware of it now because I'm speaking about it. Oh, because I'm speaking about it. When you power down before bed, you have to replace it with something or else you're going to go back to it. Just like smoking, like people who smoke forever, if they don't replace it with something, they're going to go back to smoking. So what you could do is replace it with TV that's like further away from you. That's not a bright light directly in front of your face. You can replace it with reading a book. You can replace it with drawing. You can replace it with meditation and visualization. That is how I love to go to bed. I love to go to bed visualizing my dream life. Like, yes, I'm living my dream life, but there's always an upgraded level. Like, let's be real. So I always go ahead and do that. And that's something that I replace it with. But that's more like after the fact. So I like to do no phone an hour before bed. Again, I'm not perfect. And in that hour, I will set my room vibey. So I'm getting ready for bed. I'll put something on TV. And then I will bring myself through a visualization meditation before bed. Whew. Tip number 7 to lower your cortisol levels is take a day off. Stop working your ass to the ground. You need time to yourself, and this is going to help reduce your cortisol levels. Plan relaxing activities for the weekends like reading or spending time in nature or just simply taking a bath. Guys, when I feel like my anxiety is through the roof, I know one thing, I got to go outside in nature. So this past weekend, I don't know what happened. My anxiety was up. It was up. It was up, and it's not gonna be stuck, like Cardi B says, because I have some tools, and one of those tools is nature. It's free. It's free. Nature is free. Unless you're in certain beaches in the world, you have to pay to go on the beach, what makes no damn sense. Like some parts of Jersey, you have to pay on the beach. Weird. But go into nature. So when I feel that way, I'm like, I need to be in water or near water or nature and ground my ass. So I went to the Hamptons actually, which is another story. I manifested a trip to the Hamptons. That was this weekend. It was so fucking beautiful. And I went in the ocean and my soul was rejuvenated. Tip number 8 is to do yoga and to stretch. Yoga has also been proven to lower our cortisol levels. And if you don't have yoga at your gym, there is yoga on YouTube. What does stretching do for your body? It reduces your muscle tension. Sometimes when we're stressed, our bodies get so tight. And yoga actually heavily emphasizes on diaphragmatic breathing, which is a type of breath work. And so those deep breathing techniques, they activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which counteracts the fight or flight response and also lowers your cortisol levels in the being and the doing. Tip number 9 is get support from your circle, your close friends who you feel comfortable sharing this with. Spending time with your loved ones will help lower your cortisol levels, guys. It's going to help lower your stress levels. A lot of times we're stressed out because we're isolating ourselves. Spend time with people. And tip number 10 is stay consistent, guys. Stay consistent with all of these and your stress levels will reduce. You're going to let go of that weight gain and you're going to start to feel good. And then when you feel good, you magnetize and you bring forth more good things. It's the law of attraction. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to rate and review. I love you guys so much.